Hey, what's up, everyone? And thank you so much for tuning in today as we go ahead and take a look into Shadowhunters season number 1. This is episode number 4 called Raising Hell. And as usual, man, I hope that you guys are enjoying yourself as far as watching me react to the show. Hopefully, you guys are a fan of the show Shadowhunters and what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Patreon and get some early and unedited videos if that's something you guys are totally in. So, guys, I'm going to keep this really short. I want to jump right into it because what we saw at the last episode. Um, I kind of want to see what happens here. Now, if you guys remember in the last episode, Simon was kidnapped by this vampire lady who she didn't suck his blood. She didn't take his blood from his neck or anything, but she did give him some blood that he was drinking. And I know we all seen it together. He was drinking this blood, and I'm not too entirely sure what kind of blood it was. I wasn't sure if it was like human blood, vampire blood. I forget what it was, but he was drinking blood. And one of the things that they said was that if he drinks all of this, he could potentially turn into a vampire. One of the last things that we saw in the last episode, guys, was that him and Clary, after being kidnapped, they were all, "Oh, I missed you, la la la, thank you so much, everything's good." But then Simon looks over to Clary as she's talking um, to the Shadowhunter crew. Her vein was just like boom, just popping out, popping out. Now I don't know how much of it really was popping out, or if Simon, when he was looking at her neck, just seen it as that because he's gonna turn eventually into a vampire, right? I'm calling it here, guys. I'm saying it here now. Simon is turning into a vampire, and I hope that we get to see that soon. So that's all I wanted to really touch up on, guys. I mean, a lot more other things obviously went down. If you guys didn't check out the last video or the videos before that, definitely check that out before watching this. But this is the next episode of Shadowhunter, guys. I'm super pumped. Here we go.
A warlock to wake Jock. How is it that my most effective asset
That is sick.
is the one that's comatose?
That is crazy.
I promise you.
I figured I was gonna say this is where Valentine was. Oh, is he gonna? No, no, he is not.
Do it.
Man, this is kind of scary. I don't think sting is the word of how that felt.
That I might add.
No, push her out of there. Push her out of there. She's gonna get sucked in too. Don't do it. Don't kill him. We need the memories. he's so he's so stupid. He took all the good memories though, so they're not gonna remember.
Ashamed of Alec.
Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, though, ladies and gentlemen, that is our episode for today. Shadowhunters season number 1, episode number 4. Hell. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel like the show's starting to pick up a bit as far as being a lot more entertaining. Not saying that it wasn't entertaining before, but I feel like we got to a point where I'm like, oh, okay, shit, it's getting real. Let's touch up on some of the things that I felt like, as always, needs to be talked about. One thing is Simon's a vampire. I'm just gonna tell you guys straight up. There's no way he's not a vampire. I'm very surprised that he did end up going. I'm very surprised though that he did end up going back to what's her name? I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. The vampire lady. Let me see if I do got the names here. Written up just because. Well, not written up, but I searched the names because I wanted to make sure I got their names right. See if I could find her. So many people. I don't. It was something like Camila, right? Just trying to. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I was surprised to see Simon at the end, guys, go back to the lady who pretty much turned him into this vampire. Just about. I mean, we haven't been confirmed. It's not confirmed quite yet. This is the lady I was talking about. Please mention her name in the comments below if you guys do know or remember how to pronounce her name. I thought it was something with a C, but I can't think of it right now. But anyways, like I was saying, I was surprised that Simon made his way back over here. Not sure what he's thinking or what he's trying to do. Maybe he's gonna come over here and just uh ask her, what the fuck did you do to me? Because seriously, he's like losing his shit. He's acting like Peter Parker in Spider-Man when he when he got bit by the spider. So hopefully we get to figure out what's going on with Simon, whether he's a vampire or not. I'm pretty sure he's going to be, which I would not be upset with. I'll be cool with that. Um, so after all this, guys, Simon, Clary kind of get into an argument. Simon wants to leave. He continues to say he doesn't trust these people, and my thing is, I get it. We don't know these guys. We can't really trust them. So I get why he's saying this. Um, what I don't get is why he is beasting so hard for Clary for. I mean, I'm sure he probably likes her, which is, I guess, cool in a sense, but like, I kind of wish that we had like Simon just be like, okay, clearly me and you will never be together. So I'm not even gonna try to attempt any of this stuff between me and you, because I mean it's clear, right? It's clear. I'm not the only one who feels like he clearly likes her, right? I don't want to see that though. I don't want to see them get together because I feel like it's just too common. I feel like it's too much of, we've seen this before, where you got the one friend who's always been in the friend zone but really likes the girl, and the girl's just not really into him like that. And and that's the kind of vibe I'm catching from Simon and Clary, which I kind of don't want to see. That we've seen it too many times in TV shows and movies, guys. Let's just see something different. I don't want to see her honestly with Jace either. I mean, it could be up and it, I can't say that because like I was saying, it for Simon, you know what I'm saying? Simon is the one who's like really liking her. And it's clear as day he likes her. Um, but we see, like I was trying to say, we see what's gonna happen between her and Jace. They're potentially pushing that as well. There's two different angles they could go with here. There's two different angles. They're gonna push um Jace and Clary to being a thing, which potentially could make Simon be mad because, like I said, I think he's damn sure gonna be a vampire by the end of this season, and maybe that whole thing will get him jealous. With her relationship with Jace as a friend or whatever the hell is gonna eventually happen with them. I mean, we could see what's going on, right? I mean, he clearly is into her. She's clearly into him. Simon's clearly into Clary, but she's just not into. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. Um, which, like I was trying to say before, I just feel like we've seen this too many times with shows and or movies, and I just hope we don't go in that direction. Hopefully there is no dating involved. Maybe there is. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so like I was saying, Simon's definitely a vampire. Can't wait to get that confirmed. So just gotta keep saying it until it does happen. So again, all of this, guys, this whole episode was just pretty much Clary just trying to figure out what Simon was telling her. Like in the beginning, Simon told Clary about what the one lady, the vampire lady, which again, my apologies, I forget how to pronounce her name. Um, with her giving Simon some information about Magnus's stuff, and that was enough for her to give the Shadowhunters, as in Jace, a name just to go off of, and kind of like a lead. It was something that they were able to pick up on, and they were able to get into contact with him, talk with him, try to see if he could give her memories back. He sold her memories to some demon, because he felt that he knew he couldn't really protect her memories like that, knowing that Valentine may eventually come after him, which it seems like he has been doing that for quite some time. He just can't find Magnus, which I think Magnus is cool because he's a warlock and he's powerful. So if he want to make himself disappear and no one know where he is, he probably could do it. So that's why I said that I think he could potentially be, I think possibly one of my favorite characters on the show so far for sure. Um, just because of his abilities, I think that's really cool what he could do. Um, so let's continue going on. So like I said, they want to set up this whole thing with Magnus, try to get her memories back, and then just before the whole memory stuff, Magnus tells Clary that she needs to do something in order for her to get those memories back to the demon. She has to, what was it? She has to give up something. He might ask for something in return. It could have been anything. It could have been anything, but he wanted to take one of their most charitable. I probably said that word way off. He wanted to take their most precious memories, in order for him to give back all of Clary's. And we saw some very interesting things. Okay, guys. saw some very, very interesting things when we were in that little area of giving this demon one of our memories. And that was, let's just go straight through it. Let's just go straight through and see, the images of what we saw. One of the things that, okay, one of the things Clary gave up was the memory of her mom. Almost gave up, because Alec broke the whole little cycle thing, which I guess it didn't fall through like the taking the memory that like they were going to do. Anyways, Clary, gets rid of her mom's image. Isabella, I don't know exactly what was hers. I don't know. I don't remember what hers was, but let's just get to the main point. And that was Alec and Jace. Alec's memory was of Jace that he was willing to give. Well, I won't say willing to give up, but that's what the demon wanted to take from him in order to give Clary back her memories that she wanted. And it was interesting because it shows that, for me, it shows two things. Everything that he said about Clary as far as who her father is, them barely knowing her and things like that. I still do believe it's very true to what Alec believed. I think Alec does believe everything that he said about we can't really trust her. We don't know her like that. I 100% agree that he does believe that. But I'm also now convinced that maybe he's jealous of Clary because Jason now has his eye on her, and like I said, it's obvious what they're trying to do here with Jason Clary potentially being something. Which, again, I don't care for it. I don't. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I don't want to. I don't really care too much for it. Uh, and yeah, but it's clear as day. It's clear as day. Alec is jealous of Clary being here, which gets me a little bit worried because what does this mean? Like, does this mean they're not going to be able to work with each other? Right. I mean, I know it's still early to tell at this moment, but I mean, at this moment, they haven't really been able to really sit there and be cool with each other like that. Alec always been kind of down her back a little bit. I mean, I feel like he has been, and if I'm wrong, please feel free to let me know. But I feel like he's been a little bit behind, like, a little bit tough with her. And I mean, now it makes sense. It makes sense. He's probably just jealous, and everything else, like I said before, um, on how he feels. But it will not surprise me if Magnus and Alec become a thing, because Magnus, that was interesting. I like that we saw that from Magnus. He's been in the world for years, hundreds and hundreds of years. I'm not too entirely sure because they said it earlier on in this episode, but he just got to a point where he just wants to do something new. And Alec is the person that I think he wants to try it with. So I'm very curious to see how that direction goes. Very curious to see what happens here with our boy Simon. And yeah, that's really much it, guys. It was a solid episode. I really enjoyed it. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's all the time that we have for today. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you guys next time.